When I know what my part is, what it looks like, what it's called, I like to start off in Rock Auto. I'll go have my vehicle saved in there. I'll click on the vehicle that I want the part for, type in the name of the part, in this case alternator, and there's an alternator, and that looks just like the one that's in my car. Everything looks good. I can see I got part numbers I can check there. Go in the top right corner here, I can pull that down, see what vehicles it fits, and yeah, that'll fit my car. Mine's a 2014. Then I like to copy and paste the part number, Control C, and then I'll take that part number and I will go to the dealership, in this case BMW, and I'll paste that part number in the field, Control V, go to that, and there's the alternator, and it's not available through BMW in this case. So next thing, I'll check another reference. FCP Euro is good for me. Put in the part number there, do a search, and there it's even got the same brand name, Denso, and I can click on that alternator, and yeah, looks good, matches the part number now. And in the bottom right, I can see it's for a 2014 BMW X5 X50 drive, 4.4 liter N63. Perfect. I can check the next one here. It's a little cheaper, a Bosch version of it, and same thing, it's got the information of the bomb. It'll fit my car. Pretty confident. Scenario 2, this is a little tricky. You've got more than one part that fits your car. One of them's right, one of them's not. So again, I'll start with Rock Auto. I get the cheapest parts, they're usually the best deals anyway. So in this case, I'll put in brake pads. I just want the pads, not a kit or anything, so I'll click on pads, and here I get some options, and I'll pick one of these, have a look at it. Oh, there's those big ugly square brake pads. Okay, let's check the top right corner here, and they look like they're supposed to fit my car. Okay, let's try the first one on this list here. Let's have a look at. Well, those look completely different. Those don't look like the ones I just had up, do they? Let's have another look. No, there's no way that these two sets of pads are going to fit in the same caliper. No way. So one of them's right, one of them's wrong. Let's go back to that other one. Okay, let's check in the top right corner. No, it looks like it's supposed to fit a 2014 BMW X5. Okay, so I got to do some further investigation here. So on the first one, it shows that it's for an X5 X-Drive 50i standard pads. Next one says, oh look, it says M Performance pads. Okay, that's a first indication that that's not the right pad, but my X5 has the M package in it. It's not an M5 though. Let's look at some other daily driver pads here. Yeah, those look like the kind of the normal ones there. Check in the top right corner, and yeah, those ones are made to fit that same car. Okay, so let's go back to FCP Euro, and I've got my vehicle saved in there, and I've got the chassis and the engine size and everything saved under there. So I'll put in brake, let's put in front brake pads here and search, and okay, they have a whole kit. So let's take a look at this kit here, and those pads look like the other ones. And we can go down into the list here and see the brake pads in the list, and oh, now we have a part number. Finally, we have a part number. Okay, so I'll copy that part number and paste it into the dealership site and see what we get there. All right, there's the pads. That picture doesn't help at all, but apparently it fits the X5 and $397 and change. Holy cow. Okay, so scenario 3, this is your safest bet, supposedly, using your VIN number. So I'm going to go back to the dealership and I'm going to put in my full VIN number and search from that. And then I'm going to type in the, see it has my vehicle saved in there. Type in the brake pads I'm looking for. Just type in brake pads, refine, and go down into the list here. And okay, let's click on pads. Oh, there's that $397 price in that same picture, and this now it says it fits my vehicle because it's going by my VIN number. So perfect, can't go wrong, right? What's this though? That looks a lot like that other. There's that square pad, $560. It also says that it fits my vehicle. How can this be? So using the VIN number, it's still telling me that both those pads will fit. So I'm going to go to this site here, Real OEM, and I put in my VIN number. I just need the last 7 digits for this site, and click on that and go into brakes. And here I get a nice part diagram, and I can see those pads look like the perfect pads for my calipers. They're not those big square ones. And I've got the part number again, so now I can take that part number and I can go wherever with it. I can go back to the dealership and see what that part number matches up with. There we are, the $397 set. So now I'm confident that that's the ones I want and not those square ones. Everything seems to point to that. And from there I can go to Amazon, I can do a search, and yeah, there's the standard looking pad that I'm looking for, and everything seems to match up. The Real OEM site here, you put in your VIN number, I can find nice diagrams for anything to find the parts that I'm looking for. So you go back on here and go into engine electrics and go back to the alternator here and look at a beautiful picture of the alternator. And I can even click on see, this number 4 tells me what size bolt that I need if I wanted to replace the screws that hold that alternator in, and it shows it a whole assembly here. And if you go into the highlighted area and you can pick the part number for the actual alternator itself, copy and paste that into wherever you want. Go into Amazon, there's alternators, filter it by your car if you have it saved in there, and there you go. Go back to the dealer site, put in that number, and we're back to where we started. Okay, scenario 4, you have no idea what the part is. You see it under the hood, you don't recognize it. Welcome to Google Lens. You download this app onto your phone, go out to your car, take a picture of the unknown part, or just a capture of it, doesn't actually save a picture, and then it searches AI and it will try to identify what that part is. And in this case, it's telling me that that's the ABS system and the control unit for the brakes, and then it gives you some pictures that are similar to it. And here's an old water pump that I took out of the vehicle, just laying on the floor. It looks at it, it recognizes that it's a water pump, and it gives some images of that, and it thinks it's from a BMW. It's pretty cool stuff. You can use this for anything, not just your car. In this case, I'm just pointing at something under the hood that I don't know what it is, but I see looks like it's a little greasy looking there. And it not only tells me that it's a Vanos line, but it tells me that it looks like it's leaking, and it gives me some ideas of why. And that's pretty freaky. Thanks for watching.